Hello everybody and welcome back to another Retro Achievement recap. I had just finished mastering up the Blades of Steel game on the old NES. Blades of Steel was made by Konami back in 8. This game was a follow-up to the game Double Dribble. I actually bought this game thinking that it would have cutscenes similar to Double Dribble. Whenever you hit a slap shot, you would see a cool scene, but it doesn't do that. But this game is still really great, and it was one that got me hooked on hockey games at a very young age. The previous games like ice hockey and some of the Atari ice hockey games were just not as good as this. This was like the first game that I was really impressed with. So let's just get right into a little bit of the gameplay, and then I will start discussing some of these achievements as I go. This game, you have a 1 or 2 player selection. For all these achievements, you're going to be doing one single player. None of them require a 2 player. You got exhibition and tournament are your 2 game modes. Exhibition is just a single game. Tournament is 3 games consecutively. And you have to win them all in a row to win the tournament. Select tournament. You got junior, college, and pro. These are difficulty levels. I would just go through for your first playthroughs and enjoy the game as much as possible. Don't worry about the achievements. Go through junior, college, and pro tournaments total and beat them all and just have fun. By doing this, these are all required achievements anyways to beat all these, and they're separate. They're not retroactive, so even if you go and you play on pro, you're going to have to go back and do junior and college anyways. So just go through, have fun, do junior, college, then pro. You'll get better as you go. And you'll get used to the gameplay mechanics as you go too. You have 8 teams to select from for each tournament, and these are all associated with achievements too. You have to beat these all on regular or pro. These are retroactive if you beat them on pro. They do count for both, which is kind of nice. I don't really like having to go through and beat every single team, but it is what it is. But let's go, for the sake of this guide, I'll go back and go to exhibition match, and I want to show you a few things on this. We're going to go to junior here, and I'm going to show you why in a second. And I'm just going to pick Chicago. And then you just pick a computer team. Any computer team, doesn't matter. Most of the achievements you'll get through natural gameplay when you're playing the tournaments. Some of them anyways. There's 2 particular ones that were kind of annoying, and I'll get to those in a minute. But the way the gameplay works is you're going to essentially play your team, and the worst part about this game is the long drawn out celebrations and cutscenes of your guys going around. So, but when you start your A and you have an A and a B button, you can get into fights. Those fights are going to allow you to, you're going to go in and just punch this guy, and that's associated with achievement. If you punch him enough times without taking a hit, you get an achievement for that. But the way you start fights is you literally just run into guys. So if I'm running around like this and I run into this, there's one achievement that you got to get 30 fights in a game. So if I just don't fight at all, it just drops down like that. That still counts as a fight for the achievement. But I would definitely just drop down. And you're going to have to get that achievement completely separately from trying to score or do anything else. I would just go for that achievement on junior difficulty. But you're gonna block using your goalie as much as you can. But then they have these celebrations at the end of each goal. That sucks up time. They also show the leaderboard, leaderboard. Show the scoreboard and all that stuff. So that's all time sucks. But the time is moving at double speed. So it says it's 20 minutes per period, but it's actually a lot quicker than that. Most of these games will take longer than 10 to 15. But if you run into these guys, this is how you get the fighting achievement. You just keep running into them, and then fight, drop down, and rinse and repeat that as much as you possibly can. Just keep doing this, and you'll eventually get to 30 on that one. That was the only one that was like really you had to like go for, other than one of the worst achievements in this set is the shootout achievement, which is you have to get shootout on pro. So use A and B to use B to pass, and or A, I think it's A, maybe B, whatever. It's the, I think it's the A button to pass and then B button to shoot. And you're gonna want to shoot when the arrow's like inside the goal net and when the goalie's obviously not there. I found if you go down to the lower side and shoot up, that tends to deflect off the goalie or score you more goals that way. So just be aware of that. But overall, the game is more about, these achievements more about manipulating than it is about actually playing the game. Which, you know, this set, I would give this set about a 7 out of 10 as overall like funness. Just because there was some that you're just going to have to do this. And this is how you're going to manipulate the score for a lot of these achievements. You're just going to spin around in circles like for the entire period. You're just going to do this. A couple reasons you do this is this is going to get you through the periods quicker. You're going to get achievements like not contesting or getting 0 goals, and then they get 1 goal. So you can basically manipulate the score on any difficulty. This even works on Pro too, where you can just sit there and do this the whole entire time. So if you score a goal, you can just go around like this over and over and over again until the period runs out. And I did this for the shootout too, and I will show you that video of that in a second. But you're just going to basically go around in circles until the period's over to manipulate the score, or you can like wait till the last second and then shoot and try to score a goal if you have to like get a score after, say, they get, you know, 2 periods of not getting scores or scoring on you. So this guy real quick. Overall, pretty easy game, pretty straightforward. It's a lot of fun actually just to play the game. That's why I say go through the tournament modes first and have some fun with it. And then these cutscenes and scoreboards are what's going to eat up the majority of the time. That's why I say if you just go around in the circle area, if you want to speed up the achievement process, that really helps, because then there's no stoppage of play and you don't have to worry about that stupid stoppage of play. For the last achievement, I'm going to go ahead and go over to my video here and we'll take a quick look at it. I will show you about the shootout. The shootout is a really annoying achievement. You have to basically play through the game until you get to an even score, and you do that by manipulating, like I said, just go around in circles. This works on all 3 periods. Any team, any difficulty, you just go like this. And you're going to do this and stay at 0-0 the whole game. You know, if they score on you on accident or something, which they did on my game, and then I just came back and tied up the score, and then just continue to repeat this to get it to 0-0, and then you go into shootout mode. Because if you keep doing this over and over again, you got to do it as fast as you can. There's no way to speed up time in this game, unfortunately, and there's no way to skip the cutscenes and the celebrations. So this was the fastest way I found of getting into the shootout as quickly as possible, because the shootout's kind of RNG and not really fun. So this achievement to me was not really all that much fun. I was happy when I got it, because it was kind of, you know, I worked at it for a while and I played it about 20 or 30 times. And then I finally got it, so I was excited to get it. But it's not my favorite achievement to get stuff like this, because it just kind of ruins the gameplay. But I'll show you this video. Let's go to that, and I'll show you how I got it. Okay, this is the video of me getting this final achievement. This has definitely got the most ratio on it. You can see this is the end of the 3rd period. I'm going around in circles to kill time, just so it becomes 5-5, because they had scored on me earlier in the game. And then I just came back and just tied it up. So here is the shootout mode, and this is all kind of random. You just kind of shoot at you have 8 different directions you can shoot at. You shoot at one of those directions, and you hope the goalie doesn't block it. What you need to do is when they shoot, you have to try and block it, and that's really hard to anticipate. Sometimes they're in the middle like that one I got really lucky on. I just happened to hit right middle, and it happened to hit it. Like I said, I've already done this probably about 30 times, so I had tried it multiple times. It's not an easy achievement to get, but you keep blocking their shots and you keep trying to score yours, and hopefully you'll get lucky within the first few games and get this right off the bat. so you don't have to deal with it anymore. This achievement was the biggest pain of achievements of all the other ones were fine to get and kind of fun to get, but this one in particular is just not really that. But once you get to the end, you know, they have 2 left, and if you already have a couple points, if you have 2 to 3 points already that you scored yourself, then they won't even do that last shot because you've already technically won. So if you had 3 shots there, you're not gonna have to those last 2 blocks. So again, that achievement's not that great. It's that Shootout and Shutout Pro. Tough achievement to get, high ratio. But once you do get that one, the rest of the achievements are all totally doable. They just take they're more of a time suck than it. But overall, a really fun game to play, and I hope you can get the mastery on this. It was a lot of fun for me. I think I did it in about a little under 4 hours, so you could probably do it quicker if you maybe take some of these tips and tricks. But I hope that helps you with your achievements and that you get your mastery. If you want to come check me out, I'll be live streaming some retro achievements on Twitch. I'll just be playing games and trying to get the achievements on that. And I hope you can come by and say hi. And I will see you soon and in the next guide. Thanks for watching.